Right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Real Talk video. I pray you are doing well as we give the Most High Yah all the honor, the glory, and all the praise and worship. This video is like a part two closing out video to the one I reposted on yesterday. If you saw that one about civil rights, you know, I'm calling this one Protesting to the Enemy. And after this, I'll be done with these type of videos here. But I want to wake us up once again by using this title, Protesting to the Enemy. This is a response back also to Eugenie 41. Now let me ask you this. With all the marching, protesting, the anger, the getting mad, here's my number one question. What is your cause? Because when you do something, it has to be a cause. And then I want to ask you this question. What do you see as the results? Because as long as you keep protesting to the enemy, why do you expect the results to be different? Generation after generation after generation after generation of marching and protesting, marching and protesting. Ask yourself, has it really gotten better or has it gotten worse? Now this one I'm going to make black people mad at. If black people would put that same time, same energy in studying, that same time, that same energy, that same focus on getting along with each other, coming together, supporting each other, investing in each other, how would the outcome be then? You keep running and running to the enemy for help. You keep running and crying out about the white man for things you could be doing yourself. You got the skills. You got the talent. You got the gifts. But you don't have the mindset all the time. I ain't talking about everybody. Because you're not renewing it. So the reason why I'm saying is because once you know who the enemy is and how the enemy operates, then you should know how to deal with the enemy. To do the same thing and expect different results is the definition of what? Insanity. But what if you put that same time and energy in Bible study? What if Bible study turnout could be as long as the protest line? What is your focus? See, this system that you keep running to is designed. It was designed for you to fail miserably. It never was designed for you to be equal with it. See, when you understand, black people, who you are and what you are, then you should hear a cry out for Judah. Somebody catch that later. And you wonder why in the Bible says that the Jews is trampling under the foot of the Gentiles. Those who you think is Jews are not Jews. They fake. And the Bible says Satan is wearing out the saints. Satan makes war with the saints. If my people who are called by my name would humble themselves, seek my face, pray, turn from their wicked ways, then that's when they will hear from the heavens. And I will even heal their land. He wasn't talking about America in those scriptures. America don't love the Most High. The chosen has to wake up. I was just telling the brother the other day, that's the whole reason why the book of Hebrews was rolled once again, because of their unbelief. Most of us, I ain't saying all of us, but most of us, We still don't know who we are, what we are. It's so important to understand who and what God is and what man is. You can't put the Most High in a category with mankind. So, with all the protesting and marching, once again, how effective have it really been? You still talking about Black Lives Matter. We need a black leader. What about Black America? Black church, black this, black that. Civil rights, Juneteenth, Black History Month, NAACP, so on and so on, so on and so on. Do you see the real enemy? See, this is what I want to tell you. I'm not going to make this video too much longer. Stop protesting to the enemy and come back to Yah. Come back to Yahweh. Think about your salvation. If you just stop trying to fit into man's system, man's world, man's laws, and man's ways, and come back to the Most High. Same thing if history just keeps repeating itself. Go back to Israel from the beginning. We never needed a king. All we needed was the Most High. They kept crying and complaining. They kept murmuring. Go back and read the story. Look at what Moses had to deal with. Look at those generations after generations. And you can't expect another generation to get it right if the ones before couldn't get it right. That's why this younger generation is more angry and more frustrated at what's going on and what they see, because they see no change. They see laws being made more and more that go against the Bible. They see all this transgender stuff. They see a man marrying a man, a woman marrying a woman. They see the wicked look like the wicked is prospering. Oh, but it's only for a season. So as I close, you got to ask yourself, all these years of this marching and protesting and everything, did more people get along, or did we get more divided up? Did you ever get equal? Did you ever see justice? Or have you just seen it's just us? Once you understand the devil system, once again, everything you cried and try to get equal to, they're gonna always show you another way, and they're gonna always come up with something to show that you don't matter, or what you're trying to do don't matter. I'll give you an example. Go back to 2014, the killing of Mike Brown. When they came out with all that marching and protesting and the Black Lives Matter, what did they start saying? Blue lives matter. White lives matter. All lives matter. Whatever you try to come up with, they're going to have something for it, just to show you that they are still in control. Because it's their system, it's no getting equal with it. So you can continue to march, protest, cry out all you want. But if you understand what I'm saying in this video, then you know that the Bible is steady showing you the truth. I tell any person, black person, let me say this. If you want to learn who you are, what you are, go to Deuteronomy 28. They kept our history from us. As my big brother Pastor Darby would say, they hijacked us. And if you take somebody's identity, they don't have a clue on who they are and what they are. You can just lie to them and tell them this is what you are. And I think that was Martin Luther King that said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Well, deception has been going on a long time. That's why I love that video our big brother PP Jones have just done about deceivement. Very powerful video. How long will you continue to be deceived by the enemy? That's my time. I love y'all. Y'all take care and have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Shalom.